My friends, Roland, Frederica, Benedict, all of you who have gathered under our banner, we have weathered much to come this far. However, the battle of our lives is before us. The battle for our future, for the future of all Norzelia. Until we arrive at the other side of it, I ask that you remain steadfast by my side.
You don't need to ask. We're here because we believe in the path you've shown us, and we won't quit it now.
In weal and woe, we'll be with you until the end.
I am of the same mind.
Thank you, everyone. Then, before we approach the threshold of our destiny, let us review the strategy that will see us through it.
Our final aim is to gain control of the Hierophant's palace. Yet to even approach it, we must breach the goddess's shield, which has never fallen in Norzelia's history.
History must give way to new thinking and new weapons. And today, my death knell shall usher us into a new age.
With the shield destroyed, the route to the capital should be cleared.
There is but one obstacle. It will take time to position the cannon and ready it to fire.
The enemy must be distracted to allow you to work free of harassment. And I believe I know upon whose shoulders that role lies.
Indeed. House Wolfort shall draw out Hyzant's main forces. We'll attack the shield's western side, hopefully enticing a good measure of Hyzant's soldiers in the process. While they're occupied, Lord Svarog and the Asfrosti soldiers will begin readying the cannon from the south. When they are done, the blast shall echo across the wasteland, and the shield shall fall. When we have won our victory in the west, we'll join with Svarog and bring our full strength to bear upon the capital.
The consortium shall keep your rear protected. That I promise.
The plan is set.
Lord Serenoa, my people wish to offer what support we can. Where would you have us?
Thank you, Jerome. Those of you who can fight, harry Hyzant's forces in the northern and eastern parts of the capital.
The city is still reeling from the Rosellan uprising. With luck, this shall be over quickly and with few losses to mourn.
Indeed. Let's bring an end to this as quickly as we can. The people have seen enough suffering.
Then let us make ready. Each to their jobs.
My lord, soldiers are always full of nerves before a battle. It would do well to speak with them. Make clear in their minds the victory you envision.
Of course. I'll go to them.
The Wolfort soldiers march toward the west of the goddess's shield, ready to risk life and limb making a show of attacking the nigh impregnable barrier. Their display is enough to spur Exhar to action, as he senses an opportunity to erase the sting of his recent defeat. He musters what troops remain in Hyzant and sets forth to meet his former ally in the field. The two armies face each other, tension thick in the air. While to the south, Svarog and his men work hurriedly to prepare the cannon for its grand debut.
My countrymen, the rebel Wolforts have spat in the face of our generosity and defied the goddess and her mercy. Now, scouts report that they have returned. They have been sighted in the west, doubtless hoping to catch us in a moment of confusion. However, before them stands the goddess's shield, silent and unyielding. It would be easy for us to leave them there to rot in the harsh sun. But that is more generous than they deserve. Those fiends who cast a wicked spell over the Roselle and destroyed the symbol of our goddess's beneficence.
The Wolforts were behind that?
Their sins are too great. They must be punished.
Yes, in her name we must smite them, as is the fate of all heretics. If they will not bow their heads in obedience, then we shall leave them piled in the dust. They may have destroyed the statue of the goddess, but her blessing is eternal. Her smile is at our backs. Let us crush these infidels in her name. May the will of the goddess be our sword, and may her judgment strike true.
In the name of the goddess!
In the name of the goddess! I still have my talent for rousing rabble. It is time to wash away the disgrace of my defeat.
Good. We're to meet them in the field then. I much prefer that over a protracted siege. We mustn't take Exhar lightly. If we're to distract his forces, we must make him believe we mean this to be our last stand.
We've succeeded so far. He comes.
Wolfort Kurz, prepare to receive the goddess's punishment. She has blessed me, Exhar Marshal, with the permission to carry out her will.
Minister Exhar, all I did for the people of Norzelia. To free them from the yoke of Hyzant's injustice. I know you harbor your own doubts about your country's rule, so I will ask you this once, and once only. Join us. Lay down your arms and help us build a new Norzelia. A greater Norzelia.
I always knew you were destined for greatness, Serenoa. I admit I take great interest in seeing this future you build.
Then let us combine forces.
I refuse.
Why?
'Tis a simple reason. House Wolfort inflicted the only blemish on my perfect record. So, I must prove to the world that this was merely a quirk of fate. That I am, and have always been, your better.
You would deny me just to assuage your own pride?
If you do not understand, you deserve no further explanation. Come, Serenoa Wolfort. From now, we speak only with our blades.
Everyone to formation. Exham has made his decision. We fight!
Crush these heretics under your heels. Serenoa Wolfort, when the day is done, you shall know who between us deserves to rule.
I was wrong about you, Exham. The justice you espouse has ever been but a means to fulfill your own pride and ambition. How disappointing. Well then, let us see where your ambition takes you. Forward!
I refuse to cower behind the goddess's shield. Once I strike down House Wolfort, I shall be the one to bring your Zelda into a new era. Shall we begin?
Now then.
I won't lose! Take that! I shirk from no danger!
Here I come. Take that!
For the honor of House Wolfort.
Let's go then.
I'll do my best! Whoopsie!
You won't beat me! Push on through!
Allow me. It's nothing personal.
Minister Exhar, reinforcements from the North Gate have arrived.
Idor means to steal my glory. Very well, fall into rank, and do not get in my way.
Here I come! Allow me.
Realize the gulf between our skills. Today, all shall yield before me.
Shall I? Farewell.
My wounds are soothed. My aid is yours. Come on.
My turn. Yes! Thank you for leaving the safety of the shield, Exham. Sieges are so terribly boring.
Today marks the end of the Wolfort name. Only a glorious victory can erase an inglorious defeat. When the day is done, none alive shall doubt my prowess, and your petty rebellion shall be eclipsed by the story of my greatness.
We've met many like you on our journey. animals in the guises of men. They all reveal their true nature at the end of my spear. Forward! To work. Gotcha! Leave it to me! Go!
Time to take flight. Goodbye!
Reinforcements from the South Gate are here, Minister Exhar.
As if I required. Serenoa is mine. You are free to kill the rest of the rabble.
Where to next?
I see your every
I hope you're
opening.
watching, Grandfather. Ready to see a spell?
No. I won't suffer the shame of defeat again. By her grace, there's no joy in an easy victory. This is nothing.
Good try! Go!
Let me show you what I've learned. With the powers in me.
You won't beat me! Now then. It's nothing personal. Gah!
Now then.
Farewell! I don't pull my punches.
Curse you, Wolffort. It was supposed to be me. My glory.
Ready. For
Thank
you.
you. From where shall we strike?
Here, go! Take that! Did you see that? Yes!
I'll do my best.
Leave it to me!
This battle is ours. This ends now! Here I come.
I've been waiting for this.
I will end this.
Allow me. It's nothing personal.
Allow me. Farewell.
Ready.
You're open! From where shall we strike?
There it is.
And now me.
Impressed? What to do now?
Let the show begin! Time to take flight. Time for some sorcery. I will end this.
Come at me. Allow me. Time to end this.
More reinforcements.
Where the hell is that cannon? You don't think Esfrost has turned cloak again?
No. If Hyzant isn't laid low today, then Esfrost's future is as bleak as ours. We win or we die. Together.
Benedict's right. Svarog is an honorable man. He is not his nephew.
They fight for the same future we do, and it will come soon, I promise. One final push.
My lord, the cannon is in position and primed.
Good. Make ready to fire. May her maiden cry ring sweet in the Wolfort's ears. Align the sights! The target, the goddess's shield!
Yes, my lord. Shield in sight!
Fire!
A peal of cannon fire washes over the sandy wastes, and is answered by the crumple of steel and stone. The goddess's shield, once thought impregnable, is reduced to rubble. And behind it, Hyzant lies exposed like a seed in a cracked nut. Serenoa cuts through the Hyzantian reinforcements, joining forces with Svarog and the Esfrosti. Together, they march through the breached wall. With every lie of their shattered faith laid bare before them, the Holy State's believers offer no resistance. Their restlessness and their fear slowly transforms into rage and anger at the Hierophant, who has seemingly abandoned them in their time of need. With the goddess's teachings in shambles, the sun slowly sets on the Holy State.
Minister Idor, we are beaten and disgraced. How will you answer for this?
What is there to answer for?
Don't act as if you're deaf to the world! The Roselle have rebelled. Esfrost and Glenbrook fight side by side! The shield has been reduced to rubble, and our enemies overrun the streets! And that isn't the worst of it! The Church's lies have been laid bare. The faithful are lost and demand answers. We cannot simply ignore them.
Lila, my foolish girl. There is no need to worry. Hyzant shall triumph. The goddess's blessing, her true blessing, must be made known. This is what we have labored for so long. It shall gird the faithful and shame the wicked.
You speak of the Hierophant?
I do indeed.
The goddess's shield shattered, the leaderless Hyzantian forces have no means of stopping Serenoa's march into the Holy State. The unified army splits into two. Svarog's forces stay to gain control over the city. Meanwhile, Serenoa's forces surround the palace. They demand the unconditional surrender of both the Holy One and the 2 saints left inside.
Minister Lila. Must we really fight?
We must.
Please surrender. You have a gift, a power to save the lives of many.
Use your abilities for the good of Norzelia. I swear we will not put your power to wicked ends.
I fear I must decline.
Why? Someone as keen as yourself must have seen through the goddess's teachings long ago.
I was a willing accomplice to the hierophant. Minister Serenoa, the world you would forge is a righteous and just one. I dare not taint it with these bloody hands.
Minister Lila.
But I will not beg for forgiveness. As one of the Saintly Seven, I have a duty to fulfill. Come, Wolfort heretics! You shan't lay a finger on the Holy One!
Then there is no turning back for us either. We will cut you down if we must.
We are the last bastion of the faith! Do not let a single heretic near the Holy One's palace!
All soldiers, march! The palace is within our reach!
I shall lead by example.
Now then. I shan't miss.
I won't lose!
This battle is ours. Goodbye!
Forward! Now I end this.
Ready or not, here I come! Whoopsie!
Now then. That's it!
I'll show you what I can do. Ready to see a spell?
Damn it! Cool heads shall prevail.
Go swiftly.
I've been waiting for this! Away!
Let me show you what I've learned. To ashes!
I gain new. I'm ready to do what I must.
You won't fool me!
Allow me.
This ends here. You won't fool me! I have you now!
For victory! It ends here! Ah! You've done it now!
The hunt is on.
This ends now! Ready or not, here I come! For you!
Defeat is not an option.
It shall take more than that to make my faith waver. No, we mustn't let our holy ground be tainted!
I didn't want this, Minister Lila. You were the last person I wished to cross swords with.
You have a silver tongue, Minister Serenoa. It has brought you far.
You don't belong here in Hyzant. There is a greater world open to one of your wisdom.
Hyzant is where I was born, and it is where I shall die. Such is the decision I made on that day so long ago.
Then so be it.
Shall we begin?
Go swiftly. Time for some sorcery. The fruits of my studies!
Looks like I'm up. There!
Let me show you what I've learned.
I'll take you on! Push on through!
I'm ready to do what I must. I do only what I must.
Impressed?
Prepare yourself.
This ends here.
Charge! This is it!
I'll do my best!
Shall we begin?
Allow me. I can keep fighting!
The hunt is on. Am I outmatched? Heretics cannot be suffered to live.
I will end this. To ashes!
It's over. They've won.
I hope you're watching, Grandfather.
No need to panic. It's nothing personal.
I've been waiting for this!
Prepare yourself. This ends here.
Ready or not, here I come!
For victory! It ends here!
Now I will finally be united with the goddess. I can be at ease, away from this world of suffering.
No, we won't let you die. Gila, tend to her wounds.
Yes, my lord.
Stop! What are you doing? My life is meaningless. There is only pain in this world.
We came here to change that. To build a new world, a new future. Where all people can find true meaning to their lives.
True meaning.
But to do that, Norzelia will need your knowledge and your skills. Your medicine can save lives. You can help people live to pursue their dreams.
Minister Lila, you must live. And atone for your past.
Lord Serenoa, Lord Svarog has successfully gained control over the city.
And Minister Lila is no longer in critical condition. Jerome is seeing to her now.
All that remains now are the Holy One and Minister Idor.
Serenoa, I hope you don't mind, but I wanted to thank you for getting us this far. I have come to realize that being king is not about one's status or blood. A king is someone who stands at the forefront and carves a path for his people. As such, I think you worthy of the title king. Though royal blood runs through my veins, I do envy you, my friend.
Thank you, Roland. I could not have done it without you or the others. But this isn't over yet. The final battle is still before us.
Yes. To the Hierophant's palace, everyone!
The path that House Wolffort walks leads them to the Hierophant's palace. They stand before the doors, determined to bring about a new age of happiness for all in Norzelia. With conviction in their hearts, Serenoa and his friends take their final steps forward, knowing that where this path ends, another will begin.
Seems as if the troubles never cease. I'd kill for a drop of ale.
I take it you and Benedict have seen your share of trouble. You have both served House Wolffort for many years, yes?
Aye. We both served Lord Simon since we were green between the ears. Through the good times and the bad. To see him now, you wouldn't believe the stories of what we got up to in our tender years. Even then, though, he was always the schemer. Always drawing me into his fanciful plots.
Has so much changed since then?
I don't reckon so. In any case, Was there something you wanted to ask me?
There was. The other day, Benedict posed quite the strange question to me. Where snowbell blossoms bloom?
Indeed. I thought perhaps you had seen trace of the flowers while scouting with Flugy.
I've spotted clusters of them in the deep mountain passes before, but not of late.
So it is as I thought. They have ever been a rare sight, even more so in recent years. I had thought to procure one, but it may be wise to temper my expectations in that regard.
Life always finds a way to flourish. I am certain Anna and I can find one before long.
I would not have you chasing my idle fancies. You both have more vital duties to attend to.
Of course.
So, Benedict's looking for a snowbell blossom. What's so peculiar about that?
Nothing, if it were anyone else asking. However, I think you'd agree that Benedict is not the type to go picking flowers on a whim. They say that when a snowbell blooms...
That moment is frozen in time. Aye.
Precisely. You and Benedict both never fail to surprise. But of all flowers, why the snowbell? Does he have some lady love I'm unaware of?
I can't speak to that, but I'll tell you one thing, Hewitt. We've all got moments locked away and placed close to our hearts. You, me, even a stubborn-headed mule like Benedict. Like the snowbell, we want him frozen like that forever. And like the snowbell, they're liable to shatter if we let another handle them carelessly.
I understand. I apologize if I was too forward. Let us forget the matter.
No, it isn't you that needs to apologize. I'm always telling Benedict no one likes being lectured.
It was enlightening. I see you and Benedict are true friends.
For lack of a better word, aye. Bring me a draft of ale, and I'll tell you all about our younger days. At least, what I can remember. I recall Benedict wasn't nearly as capable as he is now.
I may have to take you up on that offer.
Do you really reckon snowbells are still blooming somewhere out there?
Perhaps. Though I've not seen them in this region. They may still bloom in the southern reaches.
In other words, a trek and a half from here. Don't give up the search, my friend.
Might I sit here for a bit?
If you don't mind the company of this old maid, you're more than welcome. Well now, shall we have ourselves a little chat to pass the time?
By all means. I would like nothing more than to hear of your exploits in the Salt Iron War. I have read much of your surpassing prowess on the battlefield, but would be honored to learn more in your own words.
Oh, child. That was so many, many years ago. How many enemies did I fell on the battlefield? I long since lost count. They say my very name was feared throughout the land. You and others may call them exploits. The truth is, I was nothing more than a skilled dealer of death.
You sound as if you regret it.
Against fellow soldiers and warriors like myself? No, that is simply the way of war. But my acts also brought suffering to those who did not deserve it. The Roselle, for example.
The Roselle? How so?
I was leading a siege on the Citadel of the Sands in Hyzant, not far from the source. The Hyzantian commander was a worthy foe. The battle drew on, and we were losing men and resources with little to show for it. Seeking to end the battle quickly, I chose to raise the fort with wildfire, and so it fell. All too late did I learn that its jails were filled with Roselle, captured slaves who had fled servitude at the lake.
But you did not know they were there. You can hardly blame yourself for their fate.
Do you think the Roselle who roasted to death would say the same? What of their families?
You cannot forgive yourself for this, even so many years later.
And why should I? Because my countrymen sing of me as a hero? To this day, visions of charred bodies lying in the rubble haunt me. Lumps of burnt flesh that were once men and women who wished only for their freedom. At first, I tried to forget, but the weight of my sins was too heavy to bear, and so I abandoned everything and left my home behind. Fortunately, I had already trained a protege to follow in my place.
And ever since then, you've wandered the realm alone?
Yes, but no matter how far I traveled, I could not escape my regrets. And now, Norzelia finds itself embroiled in another bloody struggle. The horrors of the past come anew. If fighting is all I am good for, then the least I can do is fight for peace. It may not atone for the death and suffering I have wrought, but at least it may save others from the same fate.
I'm sorry. It was not my intention to make you relive such painful memories.
Worry not, lass. Truth be told, it's something I've been hoping to get off my chest for a while now. But this old maid's rambled on long enough, I reckon. Thank you for the company, child.
Wow, the stars are so pretty. They're always so bright, no matter where I go.
You were in a circus, right, Piccoletta?
Yep. We performed in all kinds of places together. The people in the circus were from all over, too. There were people from Glenbrook, people from Hyzant. But when the war started, the circus broke up. Our circus master was from Esfrost, and he said he had to go and fight for his country. Even the poor animals were all taken away. They were like my family.
Piccoletta.
But I won't give up. I'll help you in this war, and then I'll bring back my circus troupe.
I believe in you, Piccoletta. But to do that, you'll need to build up your strength. And look, it's almost time to eat.
Yay! Let's eat together again today.